Mikasa! Eat it. She asked us to stay alone.
Retreat behind the next wall if they break through!
Listen to yourself! We're soldiers! We don't get to decide who lives or dies!
We're back breaking down and analyzing Attack on Titan. Each week, we break down an Attack on Titan episode, in order. This time, it's Season 1, Episode 2, That Day. This is one of the episodes where we can see an entirely new perspective after watching the entire show.
Yeah, bitch!
Also, there are two major plot points that forever change Eren's character. Stay tuned to find out. If you're not already, please subscribe as that will help me grow this channel. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I did making it. We begin with Armin narrating the supposed story of mankind, although I'm not sure what these cracks are supposed to mean.
First appeared over 100 years ago. Giant humanoid creatures with a taste for our blood.
The final episode implies that Armin is the one who narrates throughout the show. Some people might have thought that Eren was the narrator since he was narrating in the manga mostly. There are two episodes in the show that are called That Day, one in Season 1 and one in Season 3. We start off with a black bird. Some people might interpret this with bad luck, however, from what I think, it's actually the opposite, where a blackbird means change, new beginnings, and mostly importantly, messages from the spirit realm. So maybe Ymir is giving a message to Eren on that day. You should have clearly seen the dead end all the way there. This Titan's teeth are so sharp here. The man here is actually reading lines from the Divine Comedy, which is a poem by Dante Alighieri. More specifically, lines 81 to 84 and lines 112 to 118.
Damn it, stop!
You son of a bitch! Could have saved her! Why?
I told you to stop!
I know that Eren got thrown and all, but isn't Mikasa supposed to be like traumatized after that incident?
You're a kid. You're weak.
I'm worse. When push came to shove, I was too frightened to hold my ground. Your mother died because I'm a damn coward!
Hannes saying was a major plot point for Eren. In other words, Eren realizes that humans are too weak, which further drives his motive. From what I've seen from reactions to the ending, way too many people think that Eren just purely did it for his friends. When Armin asked if he did it for them, he finally said that he did it because he wanted to. That kind of reminds me of something.
I did it for me.
I think Mikasa here is referring to when her parents got killed. That happened again with Eren's mother, or possibly she's referring to the headaches she's having.
Retreat deeper inward should the need arise.
No personal belongings! We need to make as much room as possible!
I'm not sure what this gray thing is.
Armin, you best have a seat.
I will. There they are. Eren.
I wouldn't try to call out just now. Give them their space. God only knows what they've just seen.
Isayama said there was an 80% chance that Attack on Titan manga would be cancelled since the artwork wasn't great.
打ち切りになる可能性が 80% だったんで、その 20% の生き残りになることが目標だったんで、あと絵が下手だったんで。
Can you imagine if they didn't allow him? What's up with this Titan?
Wait, are you out of your mind?
There aren't enough enough resources for the whole human race to retreat behind the next wall.
Listen to yourself!
We can see Hannes fully make a desperate attempt to save as many people as he can. However, it is too late.
We're soldiers! We don't get to decide who lives or dies!
What do you... That does it! Bring her down!
Do you hear that? It's the first time we hear Sawano's soundtrack in the anime. It was a great time to use it here. In the manga, we don't see Reiner's appearance until he breaks the wall. I feel like seeing him just stand there and then charging was a great addition. It's crazy seeing a whole different perspective of this scene. In hindsight, they were never supposed to break the wall today. Crazy to think none of this would happen if Reiner was so stupid. As we can see, Reiner wanted to continue the mission since he would be eaten back at Marley. On the first time watching, this mysterious armor titan looked badass. However, in reality, it was just a kid running thoughts to his head. Reiner sliding as he broke the wall was a cool shot as well. I think the thing coming out of his mouth is just for effects, but it may be something else. Anyway, it looks cool. This shot here perfectly captures the ominous and dark animosity that the future awaits for humanity, where the windmill slowly stops turning and Reiner just stands there. Also, this is the last time we see Hugo. Rip Hugo, although we later see him in a flashback in season 2. I wonder how Annie and Berto got into Maria. I'm guessing they had a Reiner transform and just carried them to the village down south. Or did they have Annie
Every
transform?
man, woman, and child within the interior knew the unthinkable.
These are certainly flooding in like plague rats.
Question is, how prepared are we if Shiganshina is in ruins?
Come now. Surely Walmaria is enough on its own to hold the Titans at bay, don't you think?
You later see the rest of these characters in season 3. Also, Dima Reeve's character design must have changed, seeing how he looked different in season 3.
Excuse me, my lords. Maria's been broken through. The Titans are... They're in.
Because I'm a kid. Because I'm weak.
Seeing how weak humanity is, not being able to do anything, he vows to exterminate everything beyond the walls, as we look into his raging eye. This is the moment Eren became Heisenberg. Whoops, wrong show. However, it seems fit, since this is a major plot point for his character.
I'm gonna put a stop to this! I'll kill them all! Every last one!
Originally in the manga, his eyes were supposed to be grey, but in the anime they changed it to green.
Eren, Carla, Mikasa, please be alive.
Boy! Wake up!
The fire we see here symbolically represents Grisha's reignition of anger after hearing the news of Carla. It may also represent something else, such as Ymir's burning desire to be free, or Eren's desire to exterminate all life beyond the walls.
Stop it! Please, you're scaring me! You don't have to! Just give me your arm! Go! Go!
In this frame, Grisha looks like Eren.
Let me go! Damn you! This is the only way! I'm making any sense! Cannot forget the key! Whatever you do!
Eren then wakes up thinking he had another dream again.
Come on. They're handing out food rations near the warehouse.
Is he not going to question the key he has?
I think this used to be where they stored all the dry goods.
All I've had for 2 days is a moldy bit of crust!
I don't think so, friend.
Give me a break!
Existence.
Hey guys! Glad I caught you. Here, Grandpa scrounged a little extra by telling the powers that be he had kids.
That was nice of him.
The camera lingered onto this bread because of their hopeless situation and the food shortages they've come about. But you can also interpret this bread into a symbol of hope and prosperity.
Buffer. Oh, damn it! Asshole!
You can't just go barging in like that, you suicidal maniac.
You don't know what it's like! He didn't mean it. He's just hungry. We all get that way. Speaker, forgive him.
I'm surprised Mikasa just stands there.
I can't do this. I'm going back to Walmaria. The Titans have to pay for what they've done to us.
Hey now, you're not serious. That's your stomach talking.
In an interview, Isayama made fun of the character Armin by saying that Armin was a girl.
No, it's not! But I'm not a parasite!
Fun fact, the refugee square scene was cut out in the manga. It was a great idea to add this scene, since it further develops Mikasa's will to protect Eren and Eren's desire to kill Titans. This scene shows us the immediate aftermath of the breach, where thousands of refugees are sent into a suicidal mission to retake Wall Maria. Reiner, Annie, and Berthold's appearances were all anime-only cameos. It was a great idea introducing them early, since it increases the foreshadowing in this show. It's a really cruel way of looking at it, but the government's dilemma is, do you select a few people to die, or do you let everybody in the walls go down? We also saw this before Hannes.
Listen to yourself! We're soldiers! We don't get to decide who lives or dies!
It was later revealed by Pixis in the Battle of Tross that this was nothing more than a ploy by the royal government. I just noticed when Armin's holding his grandfather's hat, the soundtrack sounds like Call of Silence. Armin's grandfather had 2 lines before being unceremoniously killed off.
I wouldn't try to call out just now. Give them their space. God only knows what they've just seen.
Our lives will never be our own until we do, that's it. Next year I'll be applying to join the Cadets. To become strong enough to fight back.
As we skip 2 years later, we see a triumphant scene of Mikasa, Eren, and Armin signing into the training cadet as they've all grown up. You begin to feel hope and prosperity as the dark future awaits. Apparently, Eren was 12 here, where in my eyes, he does not look 12. Maybe it's because of how Titan shifters age faster. That's it for this video. Stay tuned for next week as we break down another episode.